You just never know what's gonna happen. But if you open your mind up to the possibility of loving it and just seeing where the world wants to take you, you're gonna have the most amazing time ever. Do not let yourself look back in a year or even 10 years and be like, why didn't I fucking do that? You just have to believe in yourself. You are living your life for you. You're not living their life. I want to tell you that it is possible. My parents weren't just chill with it. You will be just fine. You are gonna be fine. If it's anything I know just about life, when it comes to just controlling the variables you can control, you're fucking fine. All you're doing is literally booking tickets, booking an accommodation, and going to the beach, shopping, eating, going on a boat, taking a cooking class, painting, taking pictures. Like what are you doing? Going to museums? You don't know how to go to a museum? You know how to pay a bill. You know how to use a credit card. You know how to get on an airplane and get off of the airplane. You know how to read an itinerary. You know how to check the weather. You know how to use your maps. Like, what is it really that you're nervous about? And when you start to think about like really what the day-to-day looks like, you're like, the only thing that's scary about this is that I'm living and experiencing in a new place. One that you're excited to go to. So like that should be even better. That should be like, that's all there is to it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like a lot of people aren't made to solo travel, but like if you're watching this video, you clearly fucking have like the key qualities that should attract you to like this kind of experience. And like if you do, you probably are already pretty good at being independent. Being independent in a new place is kind of the same, but like fun. It's like a little side quest in your life. Like, okay, like I get to do the same thing, but like in a beach town. It's not bad. All of the things that I do in my day-to-day here are pretty much the same there. Like I'm super vigilant. I'm very careful about where I'm walking at night. I don't keep valuables on me all the time. You know where you're going, you've looked things up, you do things in advance, you Google stuff that you don't know. It's transferable skills. Listen, if I can't transfer a lot of my skills in the corporate world, I can fucking transfer them around my life. You can do the exact same thing. You are more than capable of doing it. I promise you, you are way more than capable of doing this. Yeah, you are. It is going to be so much fucking fun. You're gonna have such an amazing time. Like, all of my experiences, the first two, Hawaii and London, Croatia, Switzerland a little bit, so fucking fun. So fun. They were all very different, but like, every single step of the way was so fun. Laura was like, well, like, I'm gonna wish my friends were there with me. And I'm like, you're gonna meet your new friends. Like, you're gonna meet so many friends on that boat thing that you book, the cooking class. And what about guys? Like, I met 3 different Croatia boyfriends and I tried going on a date in London. Like, you're gonna meet so many people. And she's like, well, I'm not gonna meet them in my hotel room. And I'm like, what are you doing in your hotel room? We're gonna go outside. And she was like, well, not at night. And I'm like, you're gonna meet them during the day and you're not gonna have to go up to anybody. All 3 of them came up to me. Like, one guy was my boat skipper. The second one, this guy like running the antique stand. I was like looking at the different antiques he had. We hit it off and then he started taking me out to dinners like every single day I was there. He even extended my trip in Croatia and wanted to like fly me back out, but I was like, okay, no. The last guy, literally the easiest one, I didn't do a single thing. I'm like tanning on like some rocks and this guy like swims up, like starts asking me questions. He's like, so how are you? Like, who are you? The universe makes it so easy for you to experience the life experiences you are chasing after and that like you are gravitating towards. At that same day, I even met American girls who are my friends. And like when I was on the boat thing, I didn't just meet a guy, like I met girls who are Americans. Like one of them was North Carolina. Her boyfriend lives in North Carolina with her. Like it's so when you are solo traveling, you are opening up yourself to experiences where life can like work its magic on you. Like you're never gonna get that when you're sitting in your room in New York City or in Chicago or wherever it is you live. You need to start giving yourself the exposure to put yourself in front of like the life experiences that you crave or that you hear about your friends having. And I wouldn't have done this if I didn't just fucking do the thing. And like not even just that, but like when I was flying from London to Croatia, my flight got canceled 3 times. And I was like, fuck, like what am I gonna do? Like I'm already wasting a day of my hotel in Croatia. Like I don't even know where I'm gonna stay in Greece. I fucking got to Greece and I was like, well, you know what? I may as well just stay here for a night. Like I was in Greece when I was studying abroad, but I never got to explore Athens. So maybe this is my chance to like, so I went and when I got to the airport and I'm like rebooking my ticket for the next day, like before even figuring any of that out, I'm like in the airport trying to figure out where British Airways is so I can rebook the fucking ticket. They have failed to book me 3 times. So I'm like going around, I can't find a single desk. So I talked to this like TSA worker who's like around my age, and then we end up hitting it off. So he offers to take me to my hotel, books it for me, gets a really great rate because he speaks Greek, and then takes me around the city, and then we get drinks on the rooftop and we get to see the Acropolis and talk about life. He gave me a TSA pass to cut the line the next day. Oh my God. And then I went to Croatia, and then the rest of my story kept happening. Like, it was actually so crazy. Yes, I got into a stranger's car, and I cannot believe I actually did that, but like, I told my mom the next day, and she was like, and then what happened? So like, it's fine. Like, it's fine. Don't be like me, but like, be fucking vigilant, all right? Don't get into strangers' cars. But all I'm gonna say is like, none of this happened the way I expected it to. Like, I went into this trip being like, okay, like, it's gonna be really fun. I'm gonna see these things in London. I'm gonna go to Croatia. There's a few fucking landmarks I want to see, and that's like it. I didn't go in expecting that I would meet people, meet guys, and wish I stayed longer. Like, no, I didn't expect any of that. Things that I went in intentionally planning, like I want to see Plitvice Lakes, the countryside of England, I didn't get to because other plans just kind of like happened on the way. And like, if I didn't trust myself that everything would be fine, I probably would have had a way different experience, but at that point I was like, all right, fuck it. Like, okay, layover in Greece, get into the stranger's car, go to Croatia, talk to this guy selling antiques, stay another night, meet Americans, book this tour, go on the tour, even though I really want to cancel the day before. Like, I don't know how I did any of it, but like, I would never, ever trade up that experience for anything in my life. Truly. And like, that has only helped build my confidence and make me want to do crazier and bolder things, like move to New York on a whim, or fucking book my next solo trip and a work meeting. It's shit like this, you know? You just never know what's gonna happen, but if you open your mind up to the possibility of loving it and just seeing where the world wants to take you, you're gonna have the most amazing time ever. And it might not look like exactly what you envision, but like, isn't that how the best stories come out anyways? The best stories are the ones that you never anticipate because they're better than you ever thought they would be. So like, if this is something that you're thinking about doing, you should 1,000,000% do it. I believe in you. I think you are way more than capable of doing it. The only thing that's stopping you is yourself. Do not let yourself look back in a year or even 10 years and be like, why didn't I fucking do that? Or like I said in my other video, like if I died in the next 10 minutes because I went outside and got hit by a bus, I'd be in heaven being like, oh, I wish I fucking booked that solo trip. The thing that should scare you is the fear of regretting something, because you can't fucking do anything about that. So do what you can control, fucking have your own back, trust yourself, and you're gonna be fucking fine. And like, there's a whole element of parents and stuff. And like, when I booked my first solo trip, my parents, like actually the day before, they tried everything to like get me to stay home. They were like my aunt literally spooked them the day before, and they were like, you know what, we don't think you should go. Like, we don't know where this place is. It doesn't seem safe. And I'm like, okay, I'm still going. Like, my outfits are packed, and like, my luggage is zipped, and you're driving me to the airport, or I'm Ubering. They even got to the point where they would pay me back for everything I already paid for, so I didn't feel like I wasted any of my money. And then when I was like, no, I don't care, they were like, we're gonna start asking any of your cousins to go join you. So they started to try to recruit any of my cousins to go and chaperone me in Croatia. My mom was talking to my cousin. She was like, I'll book everything for you. I'll fly you out. Like, you don't have to stay with her. She doesn't have to know. Like, just stay like around her. She doesn't have to see you. Like, my cousin was like, your mom gave me a job offer. So, like, my parents weren't behind it at all. But then the next day, my mom looked it up on TikTok and she was like, okay, you know what? Me and your dad might want to go next year. So like, it's fine. Your parents are going to come around to it. You just have to believe in yourself. You literally have to believe in yourself. You are living your life for you. You're not living their life. And like, with this one right here, like, I booked this in April, and like, after my mom passed, my dad just became this very hands-on, like, helicopter dad. Like, he was never really like that. And I never grew up with that either. Like, my mom was very hands-off, and she was the fucking one that was like, hey, like, I'm actually going on a cruise for a month with my sisters. You can text your dad if you need anything. I'm like, what? Like, I'm literally in algebra, like, on November 1st, hungover after Halloween. I'm like, okay. I'm literally my mother's daughter. I do the same exact shit that she does. Your parents will fucking come around to you. Like, that is a part to it. If you could just act on your own accord, that's one thing, but like, you know, like loving parents, your friends, the people that are worried about you. It's a very normal thing, but like you can compromise and meet in the middle. So like my dad really, really didn't want me to go on this trip. And I was like, I'm sorry, but like, this is something I want to do. And this is something I need to do. Like, it's for me. You said like your duty as a father is to like raise your kids, make sure they're successful, make all of these things. And I'm like, okay, this is contradictory because you're telling me you want me to see the world and fall in love. Am I going to do that when I'm older? When I have more time when I'm older? You want me to grow up? Let me grow up. Let me grow up. Let me be an adult. And so like it also is a reflection of like the things that are important to you. And so if you aren't willing to like push for the friction that you need in relationships to form stronger ones, then you have to also start thinking about that, because that's very much a reality of pursuing solo travel as a very young girl in her 20s. Like, it's real, like managing your parents' expectations, forming your relationship not just as like mother-daughter, father-daughter, but like friend and like alliance. Like, you want me to win? Okay, let me win. Like, you can support me in different ways, and like that's gonna look different as you grow up. So like that took like a whole different turn, but like it's a very real part to solo traveling and growing up, because it's not as easy as just booking tickets and your parents being okay with it. My parents still support me in some way financially. Like, not now, because my mom cut that shit off as soon as I moved out. But like, I mean, my dad helped me move into New York. You have to learn how to like manage those relationships. So I'm not gonna act like it's not a real thing that you have to worry about. But like, I want to tell you that there are ways around it. There are always gonna be ways around things that you really want. Truly. And when things are important to you, you always find a way. I have found a way because things are important to me. Like, I want to tell you that it is possible. My parents weren't just chill with it. I had to kind of fucking work for it and like risk some of my add friction in the relationships I had with my parents. It has only paid off and it has only made me a stronger and more independent person. So if it's anything, if it's the last thing I can tell you, I am so excited for you, because you are going to learn so much about yourself. You are going to start or continue to invest in a good relationship with yourself. And you're literally taking such a huge step in owning your own independence, your own time, doing things that are on your terms. Like, this is just a decision that reflects more of like who you want to become. So I'm excited for you. And I I think you should 100% do it. You're more than capable, and do not be scared. Yeah.